Good morning. This is Pastor Zach with the Goodland United Methodist Church with your morning devotion for Wednesday, September 27th. Today we'll be moving into chapter 6 in Matthew, still in the Sermon on the Mount, looking at Matthew 6:22 through 26. The eye is the lamp of the body, so if your eye is healthy, your whole body will be full of light. But if your eye is unhealthy, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light in you is darkness, how great is the darkness? No one can serve two masters, for a slave will either hate the one and love the other, or be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve God and wealth. These words in the Sermon on the Mount remind us of where our focus should be, where we focus and spend our energies and our attention tell us how the rest of our lives will go. We start with the idea of our eye is the lamp of the body. So if our eye is focused on places that are good and worthy, our whole body will be full of light. When our eye is unhealthy, our whole body will be full of darkness. So if the light that is supposed to be in us is darkness, think how great of an impact that'll have on our lives, on our faith, on how we serve God. If we are focusing on the wrong things, if our eyes reflect something that is not of God, then we are falling short. It begins to have a ripple effect in our lives, and it affects so much: our relationships, our ability to connect with God, our prayer life, our ability to be part of a Christian community. All of these areas are affected by how we focus. In the second part of this reading, no one can serve two masters, for a slave will either hate the one or love the other, or be devoted to the one and despise the other. You can't serve God and wealth. Again, where do we put our focus? Where do we put our resources? Where do we put our time and our energy? We can't have multiple focuses when it comes to following God. We can't say, oh, I'll be there on Sunday, God, or, oh, I'll take care of my prayer life on Friday. We're called to daily serve God for every moment of our lives, for everything we do to serve God. It's a difficult call. It's difficult to do, but it's the ideal we're called to. Similarly, we talk about this as where we spend our time and our money is a statement of our values. If you sit down and look at your calendar and look where all your time goes, how much of it is serving God or serving others, and how much of it is just getting by. Likewise, if we look at our budgets and our checkbooks, where do our resources go? Are our actions glorifying God? Are our blessings glorifying God? Or the focus is elsewhere? Jesus is calling us to take an assessment, to realize that our time and our energy, our lives tell others who we follow and whose we are. If we don't reflect the best, then people won't see the best. If we don't point towards God, people will not experience God. It's a high calling, but let us work towards it. Have a blessed day.